ha ha ha. Arc lightning on this guy. Woohoo! Check this out if I am correct. Lightning from the sky! Okay, guys. Here we are. Leaving Sigurholm. Good morale, but no food. Yeah, so... As you can see now that we have no food, people are dying when we are, like, getting... Well, the days are over. Instead of the rations going down, we actually lose people. I was hoping that we would not come to this at all in this playthrough, but yeah, here we are. So, yeah. Up ahead, a scout shouts. Some giant hall, but it's empty. You approach the structure, but recognize none of the markings. The walls seem unsteady at best. Finally, sleeping beneath a roof, you overhear. Several families begin unpacking. Oh, I read that. Weird. We sleep in comfort tonight, keep everyone back until you're certain it's safe. If it was abandoned for a reason, leave it. Look for any clues. Yeah, keep everyone back until you're certain it's safe. We have to check it out. Could be a bear in here. Several volunteers search the building with weapons drawn. Just as they are announcing an all clear, a var leans against a support which gives way, and a third of the structure crumbles. Luckily, no one is injured, but you leave the crumbling building behind. Oh man, I wanted to sleep under a roof. This goes so well. Well then, let's continue on our treacherous path where we are all dying one by one because we have no food. As you're about to head off to sleep for the night, Onef pulls you aside. I have a couple concerns I wanted to speak to you about, he says, in private. You find a quiet place to talk. Okay. What's on your mind? How well do you know the people traveling with us? How many strangers are in the caravan now? Well, who are you worried about? The group decides, not just me. We have picked up quite a few. Is this about Ekil? No, it feels like he's worried about someone. Who are you worried about? I've been watching Fall since I joined you. Your companions from Skog, they're loyal. I mean, it seems pretty clear that they'll die to protect you. I suppose I do the same. What about the Varl? You don't even know half those warriors. You're telling me they have no problems following a man's order now? After everything that's happened at Einertoft. You kinda have a point. They joined us voluntarily. I trust Ivor to handle it. If they're willing to fight, it's worth the risk. We could be more cautious. I'm going to trust Ivor on this. I trust Ivor to handle it. He's fearless, I'll give you that. But look at him. He's run ragged. He can't be there all the time. What happens the first time the Varl don't want to do what you tell them? Let's be honest. They could take this caravan by force at any time, if they wanted to. You may have a point, but do you suggest? I've got no choice but to trust them. They haven't. Yeah, they haven't. Doesn't mean they won't. They're not the biggest problem, though. There's a mender with us. A mender who pulls lightning out of the sky and tells us what to do and where to go. Myself, I think we lucked out when his mentor didn't show up in Sigurholm. Iwin's just the apprentice. What in the depths is his masters capable of? Think about it, Rook. What do you really know about Eywind? I heard they were found practically dead in the middle of nowhere when the dread started showing up. Then an enormous serpent shows up at Einertoft after tearing the world in half, takes one look at Eywind and bolts. Suddenly, they need our help instead of the Mount Mender Council. How does that make any damn sense? Wow. You make some valid points. You might be distorting what happened. Eywind could have taken control long before now. I think you might be distorting what's happened. Or Eywind might be. I'm grateful for what you've done to get us this far, Rook. But it's always been about trust. I think it's time to part ways, so to speak. Nothing personal. Suddenly, you gasp for air. When you look down, Onef is holding a knife buried deep in your ribs. No, Rook! Rook! Your vision blurs and blood fills your sight. You gasp again. There's a bird's whistle, and the camp becomes a blur of motion. Onus fighters from Frostweller leap into action, cutting people down. We lost 12 people. As Oddleif turns to fire on the men, Onef runs her through and pulls the blade from her back without even breaking his stride. She drops like a sack of flour. In one clean motion, his blade then takes Egil in the throat before the boy can grab his shield. Onef heads straight for Alette, who freezes in unbridled terror. You rise to your feet through the pain. Egil and Oddleif are dead. Somehow, you find the strength to cleave the nearest traitor in two, but you can't find the breath to shout. You think your lung might be punctured. Onef clutches Alette's wrist amidst the commotion, tosses her bow aside, and pulls her into the deep woods. Her eyes meet yours across the campsite. No, her lips say, though you can't hear the words. A dozen men appear between you as Ivor steps into view, as fearsome as you've ever seen him. Oh man, I get the shivers, but Oddleif and Egil, they died. No. No. This was not good. I didn't want this. Oh man, we are barely a team left. What? And our things are gone. So Oddleif and Egil's items are lost as well, it seems like. This is not good. I believe I have, 6. I can promote Mogun, which I will do. He is like his brother Hogan, who died a while back. Let's promote him. I know we need to buy food, but we can't lose this fight, man. I can't lose Alette as well. I will not. He has 10, but he has that thrashing thing, so I'm going to bring up his defense here. There we go, and then let's see. Yeah. 0 points. Yeah, like I said in the last episode, I haven't leveled up Nid. I mean, she has 2 points. Why haven't I? Bah. She doesn't need defense because she's standing far away, but she'll need more attack. There we go. And yeah, apparently Ivor has... Why is he back? Or have I been playing like a level 1 and he's still super strong? Or did his points like reset when he got his arm cut off maybe? How did we play him? I think we max out his defense first and then start to work on his attack here. Might do it like this actually, so he's an even number, 15-15. Yeah, he's strong. There we go. And then let's see here. Gunwolf, you're good. Yeah, plus aggro, we don't want that. So I guess this is fine. We have the 2 archers here in the front. Then we have these 2 Varls. Yeah, this is good. I am going to kill him. But he's not here. I can't see him. Okay, so let's see. Where do we want these guys? She has her bird's view, so let's put her here. Then we have Iwind kinda in the backlines here as well. I want Rook in the backlines here. And then we have these 2 guys. I can put Gunwolf 1 step back actually. And then ready. And with your bird's view eye, let's bring down the archer here. There we go, because archer, they are annoying. Yeah, like I said. And then Rook, where do you have to go to be able to punch someone? Here, and you can go... Yeah, so if I stand here, I am safe. So I am going to rest for now. Let's see, Ivor, can they come to me? Yes, they can. So then I should go to them. Let's go there, and then let's max out. There we go. Perfect. Okay, shield wall on him, so don't punch that guy. And then with Gunnulf, let's go up here. And again, max out to bring down. There we go. Yeah. Ouch. And then let's... No, not here. Okay, let's do Blood Thrasher anyways. Let's see if we can break through. We can't. Yeah, that's my bad, guys. I like that I said like 5 seconds ago that I can't do anything with that guy. But let's see here. We can mend and... Oh, I can mend. Yeah, let's do maximum mending. There we go. Bring Ivor's armor up. Oh! Ugh. You bastard! Okay, who am I shooting? Let's do bird's view again on the archer to bring down even more. There we go. Perfect. Shonga. And then... Let's see, how... If I run here... Yeah, I'm going to run here. Use 2 of these. And then mark prey. Maximum damage, baby. Shonga! Smack! Ow! Oh! Okay, so we have brought down... It's only this guy left to bring down, so we can use another willpower to bring down, so he's on that 1. And then we can go here to punch this guy. Let's use a willpower. Here we go. And Mogun. Let's go. Let's go. Let's act... Hello? Let's actually do blood flail on this guy. There we go. Perfect. And now... Arc lightning on this guy. And let's see, 2 strength damage. Yeah, so this will be enough. So let's... Okay, guys. Woo-hoo-hoo. Check this out. If I am correct. Lightning from the sky. Schmacka, schmacka, schmacka. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. 4 in 1 kill. Let's use a willpower to kill this guy. There we go. Ow! You bastard! Run here with Rook. Shoot this guy. Bring down his armor. Schwunga. And Ivor, just rest. Gunnulf. Go up and punch him in the face! That's for Oddleif and Edgil. Revenge. Somewhat. Where is Alette? Shouts Ivor, tearing through the nearest bandit. But you're already hobbling into the deep woods where they disappeared, ignoring the battle raging behind you. In a haze of pain, you start to think you've lost their tracks. Then you hear Alette screaming in the distance, followed by silence. You tear through the trees. In a small clearing, Alette lies with her back against a tree. Her hands and her clothes are covered in blood. She stares vacantly ahead, unblinking. Beside her is the body of Onef, an arrow buried in his right eye as if placed there by hand. She looks in your direction and then at Onef. I killed him, she says. Alette! Are you alright? You cringe as much from the pain as the appearance of Alette after her bloody struggle with Onef. No, I'm I'm not hurt. I had no choice. Dad, your chest! You're bleeding! Suddenly she is at your side, putting pressure on the wound. I can fix this. Where is my needle? Oddleif! Anyone! Ivor, I found them! Just as your sight goes black, you see Eywind, Ivor and Alette standing over you. He's going to make it. Your eyes open to the sound of Alette's voice. Normally a wound like that. I only hope I did enough. I'll survive. Dad! Alette stops herself from hugging your bandaged chest, pulling your head to her instead. The words come out easier than you expected. Oddleif? It's a good thing Eywind was here. She's going to pull through, though it was a nasty wound. We managed to kill most of those treacherous sons of bitches, and the rest fled into the woods. There were a lot of people I couldn't save. You did everything you could, Eywind. Nobody expected you to raise the dead. Eywind frowns deeply, putting a hand to his forehead. Why did Onef do this, Rook? He was talking to you right before it happened. He had been planning it all along. He thought my leader had... I think he planned this all along, man. He had planning it all along. I think that much is clear. Ekil killed a god half dozen of Onef's men by himself. He told me Onef was running Frostweller the whole time. He left Frostweller behind when he saw a better opportunity. Guess that relationship is over. Ekil was always just the barking dog you put in the yard to find out who your enemies are. It was no accident Onef went over after those of us from Skoger. He must have thought with us gone, he'd taken the banner and the rest would fall in line. Or at worst they'd take all the supplies for themselves and leave the rest as dredge bait. We have to be more careful. We can't just let anyone join the caravan anymore. No, nothing changes. We're not like him. You're a better person than I, Rook. None of this changed the fact that Bellower is out there somewhere, following us. The swamp around Sigurhall might buy us some time, but we got to keep moving. Your body aches all over, but Ivor's right. The road calls. The caravan is already starting to pack up camp. Oh man, but we still don't have any food! No! Okay, so we can talk to people. Let's go to Oddleif here first. Let's see how she is. How is the wound? You notice Oddleif winch as he rises to greet you. It's doing a lot better. When I saw it happen, I thought for sure. Well, I'm really glad you would have missed me, Rook. She smiles. Without Eywind, that's all you could have done. Instead, you'll have to put up with my crap a little longer. It still aches like you wouldn't believe, though. Oh, maybe you would. Heard you took a stabbing yourself. I guess things could have gone worse. Yeah, they could have, but Edgil is dead still. What do you think about the caravan? You mean, should we start kicking people out? That's a tough one. Usually I'd be the first to give you a dirty look for suggesting it. On the other hand, I got a sword in my back. Oddleif thinks for a long moment before sighing. Don't send anyone away. Just make sure nothing happens to Alette. Yeah, that's my priority right now, actually. How are you doing? I'm doing alright. Sometimes it's lonely since my husband died. I guess I'd say it's more like being alone, even surrounded by all these people. Not like I don't have enough to worry about, though. I'm glad to have a let around. And you, Rook. I'll let you get some rest. Okay, thanks. I'll take you up on that. You know, you're welcome to keep me company. When I'm a little more awake, I mean. I'll talk to you later. Oddleif, please stop. What do you suggest? Yeah, what does she suggest? Okay, Ekil then. Let's go.
Look, he's still not dead. How are things, Rook?
I can never guess with you, Ekil.
I heard you helped drive off the traitors when Onef...
Oh, that's not me, that's Rook talking. Sorry, guys. I heard you helped drive off the traitors when Onef attacked us. And it leaves me always wondering, what's your deal?
I'm not so hard to understand, you see. Why don't you try asking instead of telling?
Okay. Why didn't you warn us about Onef? Why did you stick with him? We could use a good fighter. Unbind him. I want you to leave. I need to get going. I mean, he did warn us. And he probably stuck with him because he kept him safe. And we could use a good fighter now because we are not many left. We could use a good fighter.
Could have killed a lot more of them without my hands bound, if that's what you mean. So, Rook, I don't have to be your prisoner anymore. So, you're going to let me walk around with my own axe and everything?
That doesn't mean I'm not watching you.
I can accept that. You're a good man.
Why did you stick with him?
Well, I don't know, Rook. Family makes you do weird things. You know what's the word, Parsit? You know what the worst part is? We became kin when he married my sister. She died of a fever one night. But she didn't. She wasn't sick. He killed her. I don't know why he did it. Maybe just felt like it. I was so furious. I got so angry that I wanted him to beg. I could have killed him without a second thought, but that wasn't enough. I wanted him to feel sick about it, puke his guts out, and somehow that turned into, over time, he never cared, and I gave up, and did what he wanted. Don't know how it happened, but when I attacked you in Frostweller, guess I'll just say it wasn't my idea.
So why didn't you warn us?
Didn't I? How many times did I have to call him a traitor before you got the message? What did you want me to say? Watch out, Onef's going to murder your whole family. He didn't fill me in on the details. He was always like that. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to convince you two of me. But listen, I don't need to know, so keep it to yourself.
Yeah, I need to get going, man.
And I need to take a piss. You're not the only busy man around here, you know. Aha!
You shake your head as Ekil steps away from camp. Okay, he's kinda weird, but now we have Ekil. Here he is. And he is a grudge well wielder. And he has the active ability Guts. The character leaps to great heights before bringing down his axe on the enemy, causing all units adjacent to him to be knocked back, friend or foe. Affected units takes normal strength damage plus 1 strength damage for each tile they are pushed. So rank 1 knocks back all units up to 2 tiles. And he has shield wall. Yeah, so he's kind of good actually. He can't be leveled up though, and he doesn't have any points, but he is kind of strong from the beginning, so that's good. So yeah, I should rest, but since I don't have any supplies, people will die, so I will just leave. Yeah, that's what I will do. And I will also drink some coffee. We have weak morale now. That's not good. Is this a city? Is this a city over here that I am seeing? Might be. A gaunt man and a woman approach the caravan, hands held high. A word, friends, the man says. We are poor farmers, down on our luck. The woman hits him and says, we're outlaws, plain and simple. 10 of us and we'll we'll help you in a fight for some food up front. Yeah, join us, but you'll be watched. I mean, let's bring them in. We need food and we need people and we have to help people. The two quickly shuffled to a supply wagon as 8 more bandits emerged from the wilderness. They gorged themselves on salted fish and cheese, which I don't have, taking time to thank everyone. After eating, they politely keep to themselves. Oh, I thought I was getting food. Oh, man. I thought, poor morale. This is not going great. Oh, no. How is it going so badly? What have I done? Ah! Oh. The villagers here are completely obvious to the destruction that is coming. All we see is some dark figures far off, they tell you. Aside from a few young families, they reluctant to pick up their things and join you. Yeah, so we got some more people, and we have a market here. So we can get food! That's good. Let's max out on food. I will not even check these things, actually. Oh man, we have food. And with that I can rest at least once. Because then no one is injured, I think. Yeah, everyone is back up and going. Morale is weak. Can I risk one more night? Yeah, let's do it. There we go. So we have 4 days of supplies and the day is almost over. So basically we have 3 days. Let's leave. Oh man. Ah. And we're all got down to weak again. Right away, that's bad. And we are entering a forest, it looks like. We're going up and here is a godstone. Okay. While walking, the words of a mother's song reach you. It's soothing, nuanced, and about your current journey. When she finishes, a man begins a tale of his own in verse. The woman quickly responds with another poem, and the entire caravan slows to listen to the entertaining competition. Nice. So join the crowd and cheer on the competitors. We need to stay vigilant, ignore the poetry, and keep an ear out for danger. Join in with a verse of your own. Oh, wow. What? I mean, we have fighters and bars to keep watch. I will not take the, like... It's their spotlight. I'm going to join the crowd. The man's response is an upbeat poem which questions the mother's cooking. The caravan explodes with laughter and the contestants continue amiably for another hour or so. You hear snippets of the poems along the trail the rest of the day, the words changing slightly each time. Yeah, we got some more morals, that's good. Oh, come on, run, find food or something. Thieving bastards, you awaken to hear. The small band of outlaws who have previously joined the caravan made off with a substantial number of supplies while everyone slept. A watchman tells you. Why in the depths were they allowed to join us to begin with? Yeah, why were they? Why did I make that decision? That was... They told us they were outlaws. But I thought as the... my thinking was that actually as they told us they are outlaws, I was like, yeah, but they don't want to be that anymore. But here we are. No food again. Weak morale. 0 renown. Egil is dead. Oh man, this episode is a disaster. Wow, actually a disaster. Oh man. Okay, the imposing godstone of Bjorulf approaches. His severe visage makes it feel like he's watching you even now. The caravan spreads out, happy to be free of the confining forest and in open fields. In fact, in honor of Bjorulf, some of the caravan crack kegs of mead and wine before anyone can stop them.
To the only god that matters, they shout.
Everyone drinks and you're glad for the merriment that has swept over the caravan. Yeah, I'm going to inspect the godstone. Let's see if we join them or not. You look up at the godstone, Bjorulf's head surrounded by images of casks and drinking horns. Though he was always depicted as a being stern, Bjorulf was one of the most popular gods of men and Varl, the one who taught them how to brew. It seems like more than coincidence that the long fields around Bjorulf's stone has always been excellent for growing anything you could need for a good drink. Oh, nice. I am actually going to join them, because my reasoning is we don't have any food, morale is normal now, but we need to keep morale up when we don't have food, and I think drinking could do that. You accept the mead being offered to you and settle in to enjoy one of the few times you felt good since leaving Skoger. Somehow, despite everything that's happened, you're able to let it go for a short while. Yeah, morale get up to good. As the hour becomes late, the caravan is eventually ready to get back on the road. The day by Bjorulf's stone is one of the few memories that hasn't been tarnished by the specter of bad fortune, you think to yourself. Nice. That's a good ending to a disastrous episode, actually. So I will leave you guys here, and yeah, please let me know in the comments what you think about this episode, because I think this was a bad one. I did some terrible decisions, people died. Yeah, I am not happy. I am not happy! But I'm happy to play the game, because this is what makes this game fun, even when I have played it before. Because these outcomes haven't happened before, so that's fun. But enough with that. Until next time, guys, goodbye!